Hey guys, it's Book Junkie 5, and I'm going to do some reviews today, and there's going to be 4, so I'm going to try to make it quick because I only have like 5 minutes on my camera. So anyway, the first book I read, which I don't have with me, is called Shiver by Maggie something or other. I don't remember her name, but basically it's a werewolf story. It's about this guy named Sam and this girl named Grace, and Sam is a werewolf who can't really control when he changes into a wolf because it happens during cold weather. Cold weather changes the werewolves in the story. And basically, Grace, when she's younger, she gets mauled by all these werewolves, and Sam's the one that saves her when he's a wolf. And he frequently visits Grace by her house, and she knows it's him. And then finally, they meet in person when he's not a werewolf. And yeah, I won't spoil the story because it's really short. But some of the parts were a little slower than others, so I kind of got annoyed with that. But altogether, it was a really good story. The second one I'm reading for school. This one's called Plainsong, and it's a contemporary literature book, and it has to do with problems that we're dealing with today. So, ambitious but never seeming so, Kent Haruf reveals a whole community as he interweaves the stories of a pregnant high school girl, a lonely teacher, a pair of boys abandoned by their mother, and a couple of crusty old bachelor farmers. From simple elements, Haruf achieves a novel of wisdom and grace, a narrative that builds in strength and feeling until in the choral chant, the voices in the book surround, transport, and lift the reader off the ground. So basically, there's this one character named Victoria in here, and I'm so mad at her all the time, and she's stupid, basically. So this is a really great read, even though it's for school. So I really like this book, and it's a little different than what I usually read, but since it was for school, it was mandatory, but I actually really like it. Okay. This next one I'm going to have to give my friend back soon, and this is called Demon in My View by Amelia Atwater-Rhodes. And since this is a book with no real summary things in here, it's basically a true hardcore vampire story. It's about this emo-ish girl who's an outcast, and she meets another outcast who's actually a vampire, and they talk and stuff. So, and this actually follows the rules of the vampires with all the superstitions and stuff, except for a few things, but that's to be expected with books. So it's a great read, and I also have Persistence of Memory by the same author, and also Hawk Song, I think that's what it's called. And I love Amelia. She's one of my favorite authors, and she's really different. This last one is called If I Stay. Sorry if these reviews are going really fast, but If I Stay by Gayle Forman. And this is a really good book. Choices. 17-year-old Mia is faced with some tough ones. Stay true to her first love, music, even if it means losing her boyfriend and leaving her family and friends behind. Then one February morning, Mia goes for a drive with her family, and in an instant, everything changes. Suddenly, all the choices are gone, except one, and it's the only one that matters. If I Stay is a heart-achingly beautiful book about the power of love, the true meaning of family, and the choices we all make. So basically, in the beginning, Mia and her family get into a car crash, and basically Mia's unconscious. So she's looking at the world like she's her own ghost, and she's looking at her body, and she debates about what happens if I die. She goes through all these things, and she sees her family looking at her in the hospital, and it made me cry. It made me tear up at the end. But it's a really sappy story, but it tells her past, and I think it really is the truth about what this author views about death, and all that stuff. And I'm getting all flushed about it now, but this is a really good book, and it's another one that I had to give back to my friends, so that's why I'm doing all these now, because I'm gonna have to give all these books back in the next week. So I wanted to make sure that you guys got to see them. But I wanted to thank my 32 subscribers for sticking with me, even though it's really hard for me to do reviews and read all at the same time. I do take your books that you want me to review into account, but sometimes I don't like the genre or something. So if you guys just keep leaving me comments, I will always reply, or at least try to, and message me whenever. But I'll try to get to your books, and if I don't, I'm sorry. I have a lot going on, you know. I do these for you guys, so I try to make time. So and I really like what I do. So thanks, guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful break. So just keep commenting and let me know what you think. And sorry this review went by fast, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your night or something.